Hello everybody and welcome back to Evil Genius 2, where I have been having some terrible trouble with this game right now. And while I was having terrible trouble, I learned a thing or two. So on the world stage, you build up heat as you go along. And it seems to me that if you do schemes near agents, they go from being idle, and just stood there being idle right now, it's fine. They're not doing anything, they're just being all idle. And that's absolutely fine. I'm happy with them being idle, okay? The way to manage agents seems to be... If you need to do something... Shush. I don't care about traps being triggered, I'm explaining something here. It seems to be that actually letting something go into lockdown is better than running a scheme to reduce heat. You're better off not even touching it, because I did this. I let something go into lockdown, and Olga just stood there. Sorry, not Olga. Bowler just stood there being totally idle. By that time, I'd made enough mistakes that the entire base was going under. So I've reloaded it. I'm going to take the information I know now and give myself a little bit of a break while I increase the numbers and do a little bit of research. So the world stage isn't getting touched. And then we'll see if what I think about the agents and stuff is right. Whether if I don't touch anything, they will stay idle and long enough for me to just recover some stuff. Alright, so this is going to be what we're going to do.
A minion is deserting.
So symmetry is idle right now. Symmetry is an absolute pain. But I'm pretty sure that even if it goes into lockdown, they'll stay idle. But if you do a scheme anywhere near them, they will come and get you. So I'm going to be very selective about what schemes I do from now on. We're just going to go for the money.
Has been triggered.
Okay, so traps are getting triggered all over the place, but I believe it's floor 2 it said it was. I believe that's my people who are deserting right now. So I'm just going to let them do their deserting.
Science kills.
I am under attack. What? Where am I under attack? Where's Zalika? Oh, we're fighting Agent X, are we? Okay. Oh, he's only got 100 hit points.
The brains of the operation.
I look forward to the fireworks when I finally bring you down for good.
Why won't you die? So that's my last agent, I think, that I've got in here. So if I want to do things on the world stage from now on, I need to be very, very careful about what it is I do. I need to manage it a lot more, and I need to just let things go into lockdown sometimes and do schemes when they're not around, or when I know that I've got enough
A trap has been triggered.
money. Now there's one other thing that I really want to do. I'm just going to show you guys, and there is a certain thing for the guards that I noticed, and I was like, why haven't I done this already? Research project Henchman Improvement Program Stage 2. So my henchman's vitality, morale and smarts will all be increased by plus 50 there. I don't know if there's one for the... I don't know if that includes the guards. Henchman
A trap
improvement.
has been triggered.
How? It's paused. That annoys me. I can also get my genius up in power as well. Brainwash prisoners. So I've got pistols, I've got the intruder protocol, and these were ones I was going to go through anyway, but yeah, I'm definitely going to rush doing this now. So as soon as I get to my 20,000 goals, we're going to do the henchman improvement program, and then as soon as I get another 20,000 gold, we're going to do the genius improvement program, and we're going to try not to touch the world stage too much. Hopefully just having the areas there is enough to get me gold, so... What I'm hoping is that the deserters will go, everybody else will be like totally happy, because the base is fine.
A trap has been triggered.
Stupid Agent X leaving stupid things all over the place. Gotta watch out for those. If I see any of those, they need to be destroyed. But yeah, we're just gonna go. So most of this episode, we're just gonna be building back up the henchman numbers to 160 again, making money, but just letting the world stage lock down if we need to.
A trap
Don't
has
worry
been
about
triggered.
it. If not resolved, no reward. Olga is on the offensive, but we can still disrupt her. Let's see if we want to disrupt her then. I don't know why, because there was nothing happening here. And if not resolved, I'll get heat to region of 50. Is that if that's the only consequence, I'm not worried about that. I'll just let the region go into lockdown. But if I can possibly get away
Has been triggered.
with not having Olga come here, then that would be ideal. I don't want her anywhere near my base. Agent X just got killed. Is Symmetry still sitting there idle? Yes. So leaving Australia and New Zealand alone is definitely working. I must have had something going on near here. I must have had something or other. A scheme going on. I have no idea. No idea why Olga's decided to come and get me, but oh well. If she comes in, I'll have Zalika waiting for her, because I think from what I've been doing so far, that seems to be the best way. I've got a few traps that I want to lay down as well.
I will carry out my mission.
Did I manage to stop her?
A scheme has succeeded.
Why have I suddenly got 20,000
A
less?
minion is deserting.
That's fine. My aim for this episode, just in case you hadn't realised, is to lose as few minions as possible. Build them up and build up their strength and power and everything. And as I say, I'm hoping that the guards
Something
will
is
also...
wrong with either the minions
So
or
a
the
guard
training
has
room,
50
boss.
vitality. And a minion does as well. So I'm hoping that when they've all got 100 vitality, they'll be a lot more like competitive against all of these dudes that are coming into the base. I think that's a deserter who's getting hit by the traps. I don't understand why it gives me these
A
like
minion is deserting.
talking points and then it doesn't. Here we are. Traps been triggered. Traps been triggered. Valet training stalled. A trap has been triggered. A valet turned against me. The lair's power is getting low. A valet has turned against you. Valet has turned against you. Valet is turning. Right. So the next thing I think I want to do then, if my power is getting low, is oh man, there's one there. Are there any others around? One there. There's one there. And there's one there. Thanks, Agent X. Love you. Love you to bits, mate. Well, one thing I can also do at the moment is move the tech and science training upstairs. Or even make more tech and science trainers. I don't really care. No, that's control room. That's not training room. Ah, training, infirmary, training. Which one's training? The hat, obviously, clearly. So we've got loads of. I want loads of guard trainers, but like what I want up here. Are the science trainers. I want a couple of them. And I want probably quite a few tech trainers. And that is expensive, but I think that'll be worth it.
Training has stalled.
Global operations. Still idle. That's gone into lockdown. That's gone into lockdown.
Not enough gold to complete this construction.
Still idle. We killed Agent X. Olga
Your minions are in combat.
is currently visiting my lair. So we need to fight Olga, but I've managed to keep everybody else away. Now where's Zalika? Zalika.
What to do?
Oh, you've got hurty hurts. Right. Let's get death onto all of you guys.
Locate and kill that intruder for me.
Zalika is going to just
That
do her
intruder is
usual
just
of gun and run.
Find and kill atomic old. I need that intruder located and taken care of.
Okay,
That
Zalika, we're gonna gun and run.
Let's proceed.
Where are they off to?
Nothing is certain but my
Right, we can't be doing this.
success.
We cannot be doing this like that. No way. Okay, I would say
If
Zalika
logic
there as soon as they
dictates.
get round the corner.
A trap has been triggered.
Oh, I love how the deserters are doing the traps. Okay, so Zalika, I think if the guards are coming to get them, we need to
Another
start
experiment
pushing
requires
forward.
my attention.
Go there. I
Time to switch them
want backup
off.
from her gun as much as possible.
This is serious. The best you'll have to throw it. That's my point. I'm killing 100 of your minions before I would have to start that.
Okay, so how's Zalika doing? 100. That's not great. Could be better. If she goes below about 80, I need to pull her out, but at the moment she's fine.
Your
Repair
minions
items.
are in combat.
No, she can't repair herself, unfortunately, and that really sucks, but never mind. I'm keeping a big eye on Zalika's health right now.
Troops are soft, Tavarish.
She's doing amazing, though. Her and the guards between them are doing absolutely fantastically well.
I will leave for now,
Beautiful.
but there is only one way this ends.
Okay, so that got her out of our hair. Wonderful. And we only lost... we went down to 74 from about 80 minions, so I think we only lost about 6 minions to that fight. So I'm reasonably happy with that, actually. I'm going to send Zalika back to her chair. We didn't even bother with Janet, because Janet's so
I
useless.
must consider my next move.
Janet has probably, like, if you play her right, she's probably got some really good stuff going on, but, nah. Just
A
slowly.
trap has been triggered.
Slowly just plugging along. I don't know whether to hire more minions and just try and boost it up that way. Their morale doesn't seem to have been too badly affected by Olga. If we look at the world stage right now, there's some stuff locked down. Symmetry still sitting idle. So this is how you get yourself a break. This is how you get yourself a break, okay? You just don't do anything. You just let it go into lockdown, come out of lockdown.
A trap has been triggered.
You're still making your passive money. That's all good stuff. I now have 15 intel. I can launch this scheme here. Now, do we have any... I don't see any super agents there. So I am going to launch it. I'm going to try and just get a little bit further with this raiding facilities on the world stage. So I've learned a lot about how to manage these super agents, because a couple of episodes ago they showed up and they just kept showing up because I just kept doing things on the world stage. So this has really taught me how to manage that properly. You still make a reasonable amount of money and everything like that. My gold suddenly went down, which means they probably just built something. So hopefully they're building all the traps and things I need. Those guys are just off to... Wow, that was actually quite a lot of guys going to the world stage there, look. Didn't realise quite what a burden that would be. But now I just need to deal with, like, investigators and all that sort of thing, so... Deserting valets. Oh, dear.
You're running out of gold.
Investigators,
Maybe
they're getting out of there
rob a
without
bank?
suspicion, which is brilliant. Now then, my vaults are still fine because Symmetry hasn't been here lately. Oh, it's so bad when she is. I'm gonna sell this one. Science trainer, I'm gonna sell that. The ballet trainer can stay in here, in this room, and then I'll just put, like, guard posts, guard trainers. Then I want to put more freeze traps along this corridor as well. Because the box standard, like, investigators and guards and all that sort of thing, they're absolutely fine. It's the super agents that are the problem. So being able to work out how to maintain them is really, really good. I think I need to sell that one. And then I'm going to put in a few more fighting trainers down here.
This build order will drain all your power supplies.
Oh, will it? That's unfortunate. I'm going to turn off... did we get all the dead
Enough gold
bodies?
to complete this construction.
I think we got all the dead bodies, so let's turn off a couple of the incinerators. I'll keep one going.
You're running out of gold.
Yep.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
Probably the minions. How have they still not come to do this one? Oh my goodness. Problem is now the heat
You're
in
running
the
low on
regions.
power. Build more generators.
Raid the other facilities, but I apparently need 40 heat for that. So this will probably go into lockdown before they manage it. I'm just going to watch it a sec. We've got John Steele, Symmetry, and Olga and Agent X still on the world stage. Obviously, sorry, not Olga. Bowler. I've got Olga and... Who else? There's someone else. But yeah, I've got Olga sorted anyway. She won't be back for a minute.
You're running out of gold.
Yeah, so that went into
rob a bank?
lockdown. And then I just lost all the schemes, so that's so annoying. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 8 plus 7. 15 workers every time I attempt that scheme. So I need to be more prepared for that one. How about this one over here? Once I have 15,000 gold, I could do this one. This one only gives 20 heat to the region, but they are a bit tricky. They are a bit tricky. And at the moment, like I say, I'm just trying to get everything sorted. So at the moment, I am scientifically... Oh, have I even started it? No, I haven't yet. Ugh. Thought I had. This is what happens when you reload a couple of
criminal
times.
network has too much heat and has locked down.
Yeah, that is intentional, computer lady. But look how quiet the base has been. So I'm just gonna, as I say, try and like let this slowly tick back up to 160 if I can. And then I'm only going to do things in areas. I mean, I'm making money, fine. So there's no reason for me to be making money off the world stage necessarily. I can just let things go into lockdown, come out of lockdown, go into lockdown, come out of lockdown.
Your criminal networks are idle. Consider
Yep.
running some schemes.
No, not considering that at all right now. It is too dangerous to run schemes right now, okay? Right, so not the brainwasher. I want to increase all of the morale, vitality, and
has begun.
smarts by 50 on all of these guys. And the sooner you guys can get to that, the better. Go on, scientists. Can I afford to get you another whiteboard?
You're running out of gold.
I don't care. It's only because I'm spending it.
Your minions are in combat.
Why are my minions in combat? Who with? Where? Where? It tells me your minions are in combat, and it doesn't tell you where. Who are they in combat with? Oh, down here, right, okay. Oh look, there's some soldiers. Oh, how fun. Well, one of the soldiers got defeated. Janet, how are you doing right now?
Communications encrypted.
There's an intruder here.
You and
Let's
Zalika
get
fancy killing
nothing
some
is
soldiers?
certain but my success.
Don't go one at a time. It is the stupidest way you could possibly fight.
I'm intrigued to see the results.
Right,
I can
shoot them.
I'll make a statistic out of them.
Thank you. Nicely done, Zalika. Okay, clean up, guys. As usual, Janet did not appear. She's so rubbish.
Go ahead. Can't hack that.
I didn't tell you to go there. Maybe I accidentally
I cannot
did.
think around these fools.
Yeah, I got 10k, so I'm thinking that I may use that actually to buy some more minions. That would be very helpful.
Not enough gold to complete this construction.
That's okay. I'm gonna dig an extra layer
You're
into
running out
the
of gold. Maybe
power
rubber
room.
band?
No, as I say, just buying myself a bit of time. And if you guys are struggling, I know you're probably far better than me at this game and you would never struggle. But if you are struggling to get yourself a little bit of space and you just want to get your minions coming back, because obviously you get a free minion like every minute. So if you're just needing to get your minions back after a big old fight, you're wanting some time to put some traps in, that sort of thing, then this is a really good strategy for that. You just let things lock down. You let them stay idle. They don't come and get you if you don't do stuff in their area. So only the ones that you want, you know, you really want to do something in that area. I really do want to do this as soon as I have the gold for it. I may need to let the area lock down and come back out of lockdown and maybe just be a bit clever about it before I start that one. So we'll come back to that in just a minute. is my scientific research doing? 28% through. Just going to go back into fast forward again, make a little bit of money. Let these guys do their stuff. We've got some investigators on the way in a minute as well. Hopefully they should just be dealt with by the minions and stuff. So the only bad thing we've had to do recently is the soldiers.
Research has been paused.
I've had plenty of time to deal with them. Why is research being paused? Why do all my scientists scan?
Research has
I got
resumed.
I'm supposed to have like 8 of you guys.
You're running out of gold. Maybe steal some from the world.
Don't know why it suddenly went down like that. I'm guessing they did something. Oh, yes, I asked for a power. Yeah, that's going to drain gold. I'm just making sure that, like, at idle, the base doesn't drain gold. That we do make an overall profit once the henchmen's wages are paid, because there are wages. Salaries are 17,000 gold a month, I'm guessing. Or a week, or whatever it is. Basically, at the moment, they're just doing as much digging out of the power room as they can. So it looks like the investigators are coming in, possibly.
Research has been paused.
Here they are. And it looks like the person on the stage saw them. And they're singing. And it's all wonderful and lovely. And we've got 93 people back in the base. This is perfect. Because obviously on the Minion Manager, you can see how quickly people get hired. And you get, it seems like you get 2, I think, every minute. But obviously if you're on fast forward, it takes about 30 seconds for you to get 2 new ones. So if you just wait about 5 minutes, you get like 10 back. These guys are patriots. They seem to be, I don't know if they're the hard-boiled guys or what, but they should now trigger that security camera. It looks like there's a couple of guys on the security cameras now again. The base is back to being good enough for that. They should be escorted back into the casino by the guards. Wonderful.
Research has been paused.
Because I don't know how suspicious they're going to get from seeing those body bags in the corridor. But it doesn't look like they are, so that's fantastic. Oh, feeling so much more under control now.
Research has resumed.
Just 20 minutes of a sigh of relief, you know.
Out of gold.
But that's the trick to it. Don't do heat reduction schemes. Just do...
Not enough gold to complete this construction.
Don't do heat reduction schemes. Just do lockdowns. Don't worry about it. A lockdown isn't necessarily a bad thing. It means you won't make any money for 3 minutes from that area, and that's all it is. So I'll be able to do this one once I have enough money. But I may have to prepare that Bowler might come if I do that scheme. So I've got to be really careful to just give myself breaks between doing these things so that the base can repair itself. I want to make sure that my minions are back up to capacity and all of that stuff. All that good stuff. And also we are very close to the research being done. No, don't pause. Get back to it. Get back to it. I'll feel a lot better once all my minions have like double the amount of hit points. I think that might make a big difference. That would be the equivalent of having double the amount of minions. Maybe even better than that because they just won't die as quickly.
Your scientists
are.
have discovered something.
Very nice. Let's go to the base and see if that's already kicked in. No. So when does that... So what does that... How do I get that to work then? Do I have to build something for that? Do they have to... Oh. So what do we have to do to get them up to 100 then? Because they still seem to have the same amount of vitality and stuff. Let's have a look. If I need to build something and train them, that's cool too, right? It's absolutely cool too, but I need to know what I'm dealing with. So they've oh, it's body armor. Okay. So is that maybe in the armory? Well, let's go into build mode. Let's go to the armory and see if we've got like a body armor station or something. Security desk, club rack, pistol rack. I don't like it. Or is it only new ones? And certainly not the old ones. Okay, let's maybe see if any new henchmen are coming in. Okay, so these are brand new. And they don't seem to have any more, because I was really looking forward to them having a bit more beef to them. Did I read something wrong about this?
The heat at a criminal network has attracted the forces of justice.
So I already did henchman improvement program stage 1. Increases all henchmen's morale by 50, vitality by 50, and smarts by 50. But when I look at their actual... Oh, henchman! That's Janet! Hang on, did Janet improve? Oh man, that wasn't quite what I was hoping, but if Janet's improved, then that's still cool. She is really useless though.
I read you.
Oh yeah, look. Yeah, her vitality and everything and smarts and everything has gone up. Okay, cool. Like I say, not what I was hoping for, but still a good thing. Especially as I get more henchmen. So minion limit. I think improving Zalika is going to help hugely. Worker smarts. Okay, I can do a little bit to improve them. I can improve workers smarts above 50. Which would help them a little bit. Yeah, well, I'll do all of those, I guess. I can't even move on to this yet because that's all locked, so I may as well just get everything sorted. Global operations, I can start upgrading the criminal networks. Whether I really want to do that, I'm not sure. I don't know if that would give me more passive income because that's all I'm really worrying about too much at the moment. So, yeah. Let's just fast forward, get a bit of money in, and I'll improve Zalika next, I think. I can't believe I was so stupid that I didn't read I read henchman as worker, and henchman a henchman. This is a learning process, okay, guys? Learning process. So as soon as we get to 20,000 gold, we'll get Zalika improved. Honestly, I use Zalika a lot. But what I'm hoping is that eventually I'll get a...
Steal some from the world.
Maybe I'll get the sort of henchman that will fight for me a bit more. Once I can get onto some of the other side stories. 115 minions in the base. This is better. So now I feel like if we do have an attack, it's going to be from one agent at once. We're not going to have two like we had last time because that was an absolute nightmare. We'll have one at once. One thing I am actually going to do... I'm going to build a little armory up here.
Not enough gold to complete this construction.
Shush. I'm going to put one of those henchman tables in it. One of those guard tables in it. Confirm. So we'll have guards sitting up here, ready for guarding the gold vault. I think that's a really good use of money there. It's good because the more times you're attacked, the more you work out what you need, which is ideal.
You're running out of gold.
I think I've got enough
Maybe
guards and things.
Spend less, or
Sure.
steal more.
Well, I'm spending less. Just stop shouting at me, Iris, okay? Gosh. Yeah, we've still got to wait for that 15,000. And maybe pay down any heat as well, possibly. I'm not sure. So, still idle. Gone missing. Oh, over here. But also still idle. So any regions where I've just recently killed the dude, it's fine. Like, absolutely fine. What's going on here? Heat to region goes up. That's fine. I don't care. If they take away intelligence and things like that from me, I'll be very annoyed. But, you know, just heat from region, that's fine. I'm under control now. I feel very much more under control with this.
Research has been paused.
Problem is, while Bowler is there, I'm going to struggle to do this. So what I should probably do is invite her to the lair. And then I can do whatever I want around there. How much heat does this add? 20. It shouldn't be too bad, actually. Just at the moment, obviously, I've got that new guard room being built, so we've got a lot going on. I think it'll be worth it, though. The scientists are getting on really well with doing Zalika's stuff. It's fantastic. I wonder if I need some more guards. Probably wouldn't hurt to have 30 of them. I'll stick some gun racks in their new room.
Research has been paused.
And club racks and things.
Research has resumed.
So they can all have weapons. All the newbies. So they'll probably all be sitting there trying to train, turning into guards. Wonderful. So good. So good. Where are all the guards? Okay, they're all stood in their little areas they're supposed to be stood in. They're proper sorting these guys. These investigators are they're automatically getting sorted out, and it's so nice. Okay, anything we can do on global operations? That we can do the upgrade. We can do a couple more traps. We've done the bubble one. Laser wall. We've done the magnet. So it's the laser wall and the slippy slide. The brainwasher 2000 and the stun guns and all that sort of thing, and the stun clubs. I haven't really worried about until now. And then global operations, I've got one thing, a couple of things there, a couple of things here, and then I really do need to be moving on, because then the science, I won't even be able to move on with the science. I am going really slowly with this, and I don't even care. But I do want to. I would love by the end of the episode if I could get this done.
Has too much heat and has locked down.
Which one's locked down? Let's have a look. Totally valid tactic to let it lock down, though. Absolutely valid, in my opinion. So to pay this down would cost 10,000 gold, on top of Oh, I think their henchman table just went in. Okay, so from now on, it'll start properly just saving up, because that's the last thing in the base that I wanted to put in. I'd asked for a henchman table and a new whiteboard. And that's it. That's it. We've got minions everywhere doing all the jobs, working on all the computers. It's beautiful to behold. We've got them all back. So this tactic is basically it's a base reset tactic. You can spend it's taking me about 40 minutes so far, half an hour, 40 minutes, just not doing anything with the world stage. You can just leave it be, take the passive income, and just do the little bits and pieces that you need to do over there. You can run schemes if you think your base is like totally super agent proof, then you can do whatever you want. If you think you're that good that you can just like kill all the super agents, then great. But at the moment, I don't feel my base is anywhere near good enough for that, and I think I have to manage the world stage quite carefully. I mean, they wouldn't call them super agents if they weren't supposed to be hard, right? Alright, I would like Wrecking Bowler to come to my lair. I want to get her out of the way of the Saber territories so that I've got a better chance of sorting all this out. I'm saving up 25,000 so I can pay down the heat in the region and then immediately start this. But if I can get Bowler out of the way, then the heat won't build as fast. It's really, really annoying when the heat is building like that. What took that money away? Hang on. It tells you the last things you bought. Oh. Okay. Salaries, constructions, schemes. Miscellaneous, 50,000. That's probably science. But that's really annoying that that got taken away.
You're running out of gold.
Well, maybe by the time I've dealt with Bowler, who is coming to see me now, which will just give me... Basically, I want to fight a super agent every time I need to do something on the world stage at this point. So let's see if she's on her way. You on your way? Oh, it's nowhere near through yet. Okay. But I would love to... Like, even if I could get one of these done by the end of the episode, I'll be happy. Stop sending super agents at me.
If your doors are shut, I'll make my own.
Go on then, off you go. Right, she's on her way. Perfect. I want to use 10,000 to take the heat down in this area. Let's go back to the base and make a plan. So Bowler, I believe, triggers traps a little more easily than Olga. If I'm right. Here she comes. So I'm not going to tag them just yet. What's she got? She's got 125 henchmen, 100, 100, 125, and she's 200. Okay. But I think they will trigger traps. Are they saboteurs? A squaddy. 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 And they're good. So we'll see what happens when they try and go through all the trap areas. I don't want all these guards around. I want them to try and go through the traps first. But sometimes you can't have everything you want. I'll be slowing this down once they go into the come into the doorway here. Otherwise, there's no point. There's just no point. So when I get to 25k as well, I'll be able to do the things I need in the world stage too. So, alright, there we are. Right, first thing I want to do is put some kill orders on them.
I want that intruder found. You must
See, I'm
locate
sitting
and
here
take down
watching
Wrecking
these
Bull.
people.
I have reports of an intruder in the lair.
And
Kill them. Find that intruder and kill them.
excellent disguise, apparently. So I will need Zalika down here, otherwise they'll just... Well, I mean, the fact that they're going to get ignored by the minions is probably a good thing. But I'd like Zalika and Janet to be kind of around. So, right, let's get Zalika.
What next?
Who has
Let's
got now
proceed.
300 hit points, which is going to make a big difference, actually, to me, for her. And Janet now has
Listening in.
200. So that makes a
Responding.
big difference, too. I just need to get through these missions, and if I can manage my heat and everything properly, well, with the super agents anyway, that heat doesn't really matter anymore. It's heat with super agents I care about right now. So here comes Zalika. Janet? Oh yeah, here comes Janet as well. Lovely. Oh, Techie, don't be doing that. No, no. Well, I mean, it's nice that the traps are sorted, but... The technician's fixing them as they're breaking them. Oh, it's so funny. But they are creeping on through. Okay, that's fine. Janet, if you've moved, I will beat your butt.
Communication. Loud and clear.
She is. Okay, here they come.
Go ahead. Over and out.
Just stay still.
Responding.
Go and get them out of their disguises then. Go and do something useful. Once in your life.
Executing instructions. Get it?
You're hilarious. Okay, let's get Zalika. I just had to get her into combat because she's useless.
Specific?
Defect
What?
in the system.
Brains overbrawn every time.
You are under attack. Protect yourself.
If I can just try and make it so that these guys don't kill half of my dudes, I would be happy. Is she down to 65 already? That's great. Zalika?
Yes.
No.
If logic dictates.
Run back and shoot them with your gun. Your gun's really powerful.
Protect yourself.
You haven't beaten me. You've just caught me between strikes of my hammer.
Let them kill a couple of the guards.
Overbrawn every time.
Okay. Is Janet still fighting? Yes.
A henchman is in danger.
Right, go over there. Use your gun.
I'll make a statistic out of them.
Stop it! Oh my goodness.
Protect yourself.
She's so useless. Down to 55. That demolition squad is down to 25. I don't understand like half my dudes don't have guns either.
Minions are in combat.
I am the brains of the operation.
Yeah, that's it. Shoot them with the gun. Well, that was much better managed. Yay! We seem to have an appropriate amount of guards now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 deaths. 5 of them were the enemy. Perfect. And that now allows the world stage to be open in that area for me for a little while until Bowler comes back. So I can pay down the heat there. And then I can launch the scheme over here. Oh. I need to wait the 10 seconds. Actually wait the 10 seconds for once.
A scheme has succeeded.
And while the cat's away, the mice do play. I'm going to put a scheme on every part of this region. Just very quickly. So we should make a bit of money as well, which would be awesome. We can turn money into traps. I've got an amazing trap scheme in mind for this area. It's going to require a little bit of sorting out, but I'm hoping that it will be really good. And that eventually we'll just be beating symmetry all the time with the super amazing trap system. I don't know though. They're saboteurs. They'll probably just disable half the traps. And that's one of the reasons I want this room up here as well. I do also want to put a few things, some extra gun racks in as well. Because I think the gun racks downstairs must be empty at this point, surely, because they've been fighting with fisticuffs. Which is not ideal. I want them fighting with guns. 1, 2. There's 2 left. Oh, there's like loads left. I guess I just haven't had a chance to go and pick them up. You need to go to hospital, mate. Why are you stood guard? Will not let Disco die. Well, hopefully they'll go and get sorted. There's no one in there anyway at the moment. Oh, all the amount of people I have to use
Rob a bank?
for that thing. Oh. Didn't realise these would get so expensive. But if I can just get this roboticist thing done, I'll be very happy with myself. I don't even think it's that good a thing, though. I don't even think it's as good a side story. I need a side story that gets me more minions or something. Like, better minions. I so need better minions. Janet, go rest.
More energy drink? I guess a chair will have to do.
Yeah, it will. Stop moaning.
What to do?
You're alive, aren't you?
Rest is always part of my genius.
So Janet actually did something useful. I'm super happy with this. She did a fight. Woohoo! Just getting rid of those bodies. Everyone is happy. No one is deserting. A couple of people need a cup of coffee and maybe a lie down, but other than that, we're doing fantastic, and we are nearly at the minion cap limit as well. Perfect. How are we doing over here? The helicopter's still on its way. I'm going to fast forward. And I want to watch this. I feel like I've worked hard for this. I feel like I've worked very hard for this. So this time it'll work. This time I've brought down the heat. I've done everything I need to do properly. I got the super agent out of the region. And the super agents are a problem because they build heat too fast. So if you've got a super agent somewhere, you need to get them to come to your base. There is no super agent over here. And the heat's really low. And I can launch the scheme. I'm going to try.
A scheme has succeeded.
Come on, come on. If we can do this by the end of the episode, I would be so happy. Even just the side quest. I've been fighting. I feel like this has been a tough fight. But I feel really happy that I managed to pull it back. This is the first time I've ever really played past... I've normally just played like up to the point where I've got a lot of heat. Yes, we did it. Over there. Wonderful. But this is the first time I've really... And there's investigators coming. We should be able to deal with them in the casino. They're not really a problem anymore. But yeah, so I've played up to the point where you get agents. And I've always struggled with them. And this is the first time I've really managed to like get through that point. Work out how the agents work. Work out how the heat on the world stage works. Which I will be reporting back to Avak. So if he knows all about this when he plays, because I told him. I'm going to tell him, don't reduce heat by schemes, reduce heat by lockdowns. They don't respond to a lockdown, they do respond to heat, which seems like kind of backwards, honestly. You would think that it would be better if you managed your heat, rather than just let everything go, but... Foxworth is out of the way, which is wonderful, because she was over here. She can be anywhere, which is really annoying. But she was over here, making everything annoying. Heat 23. We're halfway through. The heat will be bad over here, but I don't really care. I just care that it doesn't hit 50 before the scheme is finished. That's the only thing I care about. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get it done. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah! Okay, we're managing things properly now. Yay. Oh, should we pay down the heat? May as well. Okay, wonderful. I don't like the long schemes anymore because I worry that... So we'll take some workers. We'll do that. We've only got 138 workers. I think it's because we had to send so many on those schemes. Defeat attack. What? Robots in the lair? Where? Where? Where are they coming in from? Are they going to come in from the beach? From here? There's investigators. Problem is, a lot of stuff that just comes into the base will just come into the base. So I've got to be careful that they haven't just like spawned in my science lab or something. Nope. Well, I'm going to slow it down. If I hear anything like, your minions are under attack, then I will know that the attack robots have come. I don't know where attack robots would come from. Oh, here they are, I think. Are you attack robots? Yes. Oh, they don't look too awful.
An intruder in the lair. Kill them. I want that
They don't
intruder
look too bad at all.
Find them.
So I'm gonna get...
Your minions
Is
are in
Zalika
combat.
and Janet nicely healed? Yes. So we'll just have a... We'll just have a little committee. We'll have a little committee, a little
over and out.
a little greeting going on. Oh, they killed some of my workers out there. How mean of them.
Your minions are in combat.
I really wish they wouldn't do that. It's really annoying when they decide they want to beat up these guys and they can't and they suck at it. I want them to go through the traps, so...
Yes. Nothing is certain but my success.
Right, let's get Zalika and Janet over
Listening
here.
in. Loud and clear.
Another experiment requires my attention.
Communications responding.
Science kills.
The genius is under attack. Sound the alarm.
I think the genius is attacking, actually, but, you know.
A minion has caught fire.
A what has what? A minion has caught fire.
Over and out.
Oh gosh, no, Janet, you need to be in here killing these guys. And Zalika, you need to be moving back.
If logic dictates, I'll make a statistic out of them.
Good thing I have hardware to match my software.
Okay, perfect. It's got one left to do.
Nothing is certain but my success.
I think my traps just blew up, or a minion blew up, or something blew up. Not entirely sure. So there's only one left, so we'll just
I read you.
put a kill order on them. Oh, they're nearly dead.
A minion has caught fire.
They just need one good
The
blast.
fires are almost under.
Oh, did that not work the way you anticipated? What an unexpected
Yes, we
turn.
did it!
You've set me up, haven't you? This was all part of some kind of diabolical plot.
It was pretty diabolical.
Not that I disapprove.
It was
of
only when I did that
diabolical,
all the
but you
things-
picked the wrong victim.
All the agents suddenly showed up as soon as I took that quest, but, you know.
This is why humans are doomed. So slow to see the truth. A digital future is coming. You're not part of it.
The only thing that's doomed here is your expected outcome. You played your hand. Now I play mine.
Mwah, oh, 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 oh. Sorry, that had to be done. Right, so we'll,
A minion has caught fire.
interrogate one? But I killed them all. Oh no! Are there any more? If I'd have known. Okay, well let's see. Let's put the fires out and just
Task
before
complete.
we end.
Protect
Already,
yourself. You are under attack.
I'm under attack. Why? But if, like, don't tell me to defeat stuff and then tell me that I should have captured it. Because I will get
am
very,
the brave. Let's
very irritated
proceed.
with that. Defeat should mean kill, not capture.
An item has been destroyed.
So if you've soft locked me, game, I'm not going to be amused.
All fires have been extinguished.
None of them went to jail, did they? I don't even have my jail's not even turned on.
You've run out of power.
Oh.
Build more generators.
We best not do that then.
You're running low on power.
I'm
Build
always low
more
on power.
generators.
That's the way this works. Also, we do have body bags to take out. Oh, I never have enough power. But yeah, I think I may have soft locked the story. So, what I may need to do with this is I may need to load the game up from a few minutes back. We've got a couple of like cloud saves that are a few minutes ago. So I may bring you back next time. I don't know if there will be more robots coming. But what I may need to do is go back a couple of minutes, make sure that I capture at least one of the robots, I'll put capture tags on them all, and then maybe we'll see how many we can capture. If we can get them into prison, then great, and then I'll maybe just kill the other 3. But yeah, don't tell me to like eradicate a load of dudes and then tell me that I should have one in prison, because if I decide to kill them, then that's my prerogative. You know? That's not funny, unless you send me another one. If it sends me another one, then that will be fine too, but I think just to be safe, we're going to come back next time on an autosave that's just a couple of minutes ago, just before the robots came in. We're going to do the robot fight again. We're going to capture one of them so that I can make sure that that doesn't soft lock me. But as I say, that's not that's not fair game, I don't think, unless they send me another one. But I don't think there's another one coming. Might be though. Yeah, I don't want to ruin my game, so I'm going to let you guys go. We're going to come back next time, and I'm going to just go back a couple of minutes in my saves, and we'll interrogate. We'll make sure we interrogate one of the robots in the lair and find out a little bit more about it. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure why that happened like it did, but never mind. So when I come back, I will have a robot in the pen for you, okay? When I come back next time. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. I think I did really well to pull this base back from the brink of extinction. Manage the agents well enough, and I feel loads more confident about going forward with the game and actually being able to do my quests a little bit more easily. So I'm feeling really good about that. I think finding out about the whole thing with the lockdowns versus cooling down the heat via schemes is a very, very, very important mechanic in the game, and it's very important if you want to manage your base and not have constant waves of agents. So, you know, that's the sort of thing that I needed to learn before I did anything on hard difficulty. And as I say, this is why I've got this game on normal difficulties, to learn things alongside you guys. So yeah, like I say, when I come back, I'll have a robot in prison and we can interrogate them. So I'll just go back and do that a little bit again, and we'll make sure that I don't soft lock. But I will see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.